Welcome on back, everybody. Giving you another exciting episode with more Fire Emblem Warrior Free Hopes on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome to it. So last time, cause somehow we took on our new mission at the Western Goneril Territory, and to me, cause we have took our enemies based on level 6, and now we are moving things on because somehow we got plenty more of these enemy territory to clear. So there's something happening in the Phylagathon territory, which it says clean up in Phylagathon. So bandits are swaggering around in Phylagathon territory like they own the place. Eliminate them and report to Ushron. Okay, so let's go on in and see what's happening. So this is something happening at the Western Goneril Territory, which it says the town some distance from the battlefield. Okay, so the reward we get is something in it. So let's go ahead and confirm with A. You free informing a village from bandits that control the villagers, give you a gift in return.
Okay.
I owe you my life. Take it as a token of my gratitude. Okay, so now we attain the following, which said floral adornment. So we claim only just one of it, and now we can get ready to move on. So let's see now. So this is immersion encampment. So we can't go and accept one of these two because they're not unlocked yet. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Phylagathon territory right now. So let's go and confirm survey every spot. Wait a minute, what's going on? Okay, this is odd. Oh, okay, I think we got it. So you arrive at the rendezvous point that arranged with the Ali army. Right. I collected plenty of information. I do hope that you find it useful.
Of course.
The enemy is utilizing a cluster of information. In that case, I have a perfect strategy in mind. I'll go give the archer their orders. Okay, so we attain here the following: Alliance Sniper Fusillade. Okay, so this is something that's called the additional strategies. A strategy that will sometimes be added based on information acquired for a surveying spot. Added the strategies will be available to select on the battle prep screen for the main quest. Okay, very good to hear. So we got here this last one called here. It's a stronghold. Okay, so it says a mine abandoned by the enemies. Okay, so let's go and accept that. The enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful items that have been left behind. Alright, so we get 10 of the crude. What is it? Crude. Okay, so hold on. So we get 10 crude building materials. Okay, so let's go and accept A. So you earn rewards for surveying the regions you captured. Return to camp to claim them. Okay, I think that is what we missed the point. So we were supposed to go ahead and capture them when they're on blue. Alright, well, you see those blue orb-looking things in the map because that is something that we were supposed to do in order to complete our survey. So it says the war map. So from the war map, you can select a battlefield to explore to. Blue region, already capture. Red region, available to be captured when in the battle. Will capture that region and make any neighboring region accessible as well. Okay, so you can also deploy it again to territories that are already captured from the war map.
Got a sec?
Hey, Shad. Okay, so Hilda need a moment to talk. Alright, well, let's go and have a talk right now. I'm in a bind. Or are you now?
Let's see.
Sorry to bug you when you're so busy, but I'm in a big of a bind.
Pretty please.
We don't have enough people to keep up with all the tasks around camp. Would you mind volunteering? You should talk to the chore master about the volunteering when you have a moment. Okay, so we have to go ahead and help the volunteer around camp. Alright then, so let's go ahead and move down some. But there are more other ways and places to get to, so we can go ahead and move to the west, down at the south from here. And go and help one of these volunteer work. So we have to go talk to the chore master. So I'm looking for a volunteer to help out around the camp. we all need to chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible. Okay, volunteering. You can volunteer around camp alongside 2 allies to raise the support points and morale. There are many different volunteer tasks, and your allies have their own strengths and weaknesses regarding them. Choose the volunteer tasks that your allies are ideal for, and you'll likely receive a higher rank and in turn more support points. The activity of volunteering allows allies besides yourself to gain the most support points with one another. Okay, you'll receive a Rion as a reward and a gift item if you achieve the highest rank. Okay, so we take a look at the scene because so the more the merrier. We get to experience just to go and rank up just to increase our higher rank. So that's interesting stuff going on there. So let's go and close this and see what we got. So we got care for the horses, manage the pantry, maintain equipment, organize documents, run a street stall. Okay, now that's something we can manage, but just to select each test menu. So you know what? Let's go to the one at the very top which says care for the horses. So we're gonna start there, and let's see. Now see that Hilda got the highest rank for volunteer work. So we can select her. And you know what can we go select? Actually, I'm gonna go select Claude. So start the task with Hilda and Claude are helping you, of course. Alright, so now that you guys can see, so it's just me and Hilda petting the horse.
About with the 2 of you on the job.
I don't think I'm cut out for this. You take the lead, Claude.
Okay, but you're still going to have to pull your weight.
Okay, so now we get voice acting. Alright, so bonds among the 3 of you grow slightly stronger. Hilda and Claude's support points increases slightly. You're 10-1 Rion. Okay, very good. Very good to hear. So we got here is the unselfish volunteer on 1. Very nice to hear. So support level. So gaining support points will deepen the bonds between the allies and raise their support level. When the support level compensation is available, viewing it will raise the support level for those units. So a higher support level will lead to beneficial effect when assigning that unit as your adjutant in battle. So while assigned as adjutant, the adjutant attack will feel quicker. The adjutant guard gauge will feel quicker. Partner special will be more powerful. I see that. So it seems like that I already read what the second one said in the middle. Okay, so it's the adjutant guard gauge will feel quicker. Alright, so it seems like that. So I don't know if that Hilda, I mean, she had this nice and sweet cool shield there, which looks kind of mechanically royalty. I mean, whatever that shield is, I mean, that does belong to the royal family. I mean, like, I kind of loving how cool that shield is put to look. Well, I'm just looking at that mechanic there. So next one says you need the support and tactical ability will be shared. So no support level not shared. Support level C share up to ability level 1. Support level B share up to ability level 2. Support level A share up to ability level 3. I see. And we got here something that's called morale. So interaction and gift can boost in allies of morale. The more full the morale gauge, the more damage that they will deal to enemies. If a unit of HP reaches 0 during battle, their morale will go down 1 tier. Progressing to the next chapter will rest morale to its initial state. I see. Renown and volunteering. When you volunteer, you'll receive renown based on your results. Renown can be exchanged in your personal quarters for all shorter items. Alright, that's all we had to look for our basic tutorial. Thanks so much for all your help. Want to have some tea now that everything finished? Oh wait, maybe it's mealtime already. Speaking of, you've been a mercenary a long time, right? What kind of food did you used to eat? Okay, so we say usually make our own food. Okay, so well, I usually make my own food. So
Definitely.
really, wow, I had no idea. Now you just had to make something for me. That's okay, right? We got some ingredients here. If you need any, feel free to use them. Okay, so we get 3 of the albini herd, and we get here 3 of the turnip. Nice. So we have to cook a meal for an alley. Alright, so we are going to start somewhere up this way. Oh, yeah, so we'll go ahead and move to the kitchen master. So let's go talk to the kitchen master. We provide food for everyone in the army here. Feel free to bring an ingredient and make your own meals. Okay, so if it's something that's safe for cooking, so in the message hall, you can cook it for your allies and eat it with them. You can increase the dishes available through the facility at Factor and by acquiring recipes. So each dish will come with a unique meal effect. Meals effects apply to all allies that stay in a Factor until the end of the current chapter. Stack with other meal effects. You can select 2 meals companions of their morale and support points will increase. Your allies that have their own preferences when it comes to food. Serving of them a favorite dish will increase the support points you gain. Oh, okay, well that's interesting stuff. So it says dishes are also given a cooking rank based on how well they are prepared. The higher the rank, the more support points that you will receive. Okay, well, that's how we go ahead and bond up each character. Okay, it's a power of friendship. I mean, you just want to make sure that you find each character that go ahead and increase their rank so that they can gain more support points. So that is how much they can handle. Okay, so but let's see what we gotta make first. So we got here is small fish skewers, fried crayfish, grilled herons, stagger and cream, cabbage and heron stew. Okay, so we got here is 5 of each and every one of these options. So the one that we can't cook is the fried crayfish because we don't actually have the one more of this Caledonian crayfish. So we don't actually have one of that. So we got so many options over here. So you know what? We're gonna start out with the grilled heron. I'm gonna cook that. So let's see how that's supposed to make. Okay, so same old example. So we'll start off with Claude. And you know what? I'm gonna go for Lasafia. Oh, you know what? I think her name was Lasifia. I may be mistaken there. Okay, well I'm sorry. I'm saying Lasifia. I missed on pronouncing her name Lasifia. It's what her name is used to be. All right. So let's go ahead and confirm yes. Okay. Well, I kind of liking this the brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield mechanic there, because I just loving how you do it, because it's the same when you're playing Pokemon Sword and Shield when you go to build your own camp.
Yeah, the flavor's not really there. Might want to try something different next time.
Okay, what's wrong with the flavor? It's supposed to be good that way.
It's nothing special, but we could all use a little normalcy right now.
I'm not a child, so I could force myself to eat this if I had to, but I'm going to pass this time.
Okay, so it says here bottom on the 3 of you grew slightly stronger. Claude and Lasifia support points that increased slightly. Now it's in effect that awaken gauge will feel slightly faster. Okay, very nice to hear. So this is something that says activity points. Spending the time with your allies that consume activity points. Activity points are automatically refilled to the match at the start of a new chapter. You may also gain activity points by capturing region and searching surveying spots on the war map. I see. Now, we look at where the red box is highlighted, because that is a represent, because somehow that is your activity point gauge. I mean, that's something that it had to do something for ranking up the numbers, and in case you finish on doing your surveying in each and every one of the war map. So let's go on ahead and close this.
Amazing.
Whoa, that was way better than I expected. Thanks. I'm sure the others enjoy it too. It feels good to give a gift to someone else, doesn't it? And it doesn't just have to be food either. Which reminds me that you probably pick up stuff on the battlefield, right? You might have something that would make a good gift. Maybe I should give something to Claude. Okay, giving gifts. So you can give gifts to allies in the camp to raise support points and morale. Allies have preferences when it comes to gifts. Giving them a gift that they like will naturally grant more support points. Gifts are mainly purchased from the items shop. I see. So we have to go and return back to the Claude and give him the gift. Alright then. So we can go ahead and move up this way. So we already knew where Claude is. So he's right around the corner at base. Somewhere at the meeting hallway. What's up? You need something? Okay, so let's get him the gift. So we can get him the floral adornment. Alright, it says flowers are cut their shorts so they can be worn decoratively, appreciated by most ladies and those who like gardening. I see. Now, if we look at the at these two columns over here, so lights means that it says these long rides are archery, topics are curiosity, and dislikes means blind reliance on gods and leaving things to chance of being bonded by common sense. Okay, well, do make sense to me. Well, eventually that's something we couldn't go over with likes or dislikes. I mean, that's something that had to do with the topic of discussing the good and bad news or something like that. I'm not sure. That's all I can think of, you guys. So not to worry.
Oh, thanks.
All right, so we got expert move maker on 1 and generous as so 1. So you don't currently have any gift that you can give. Fair enough. Alright, so we can go to support compensation. And we go and listen to these guys talk.
Claude. Looks like you had another one of those meetings. You finally finished?
For today, yeah. But we're picking up right where we left off tomorrow.
That's a lot of talking. What could possibly call for that much discussion?
Well, first, we need to settle on a direction for the Alliance. And then come all the pesky little details. All responsibilities need to be doled out fairly, but each territory has different resources and different circumstances, you know? So it's tricky to figure out what's really fair. There's no one answer that works across the board.
But you're their leader. Can't you just make a bunch of decisions and get it over with?
No can do, I'm afraid. I may be the leader, but I'm still just one of the 5 great lords. Sure, I may be the idea man, but I don't have the authority to enforce anything on my own. On top of all that, most nobles are experts at focusing on what's good for their own territory instead of what would benefit the Alliance as a whole. When priorities clash, the debates just go around and around in endless circles. Makes me wonder if we'll ever reach a consensus on anything.
Hold on. Do you really think you'll win the war like this? You'll always be on the defensive if you can't act decisively.
I hear you, believe me. The process works much better in times of peace, but since we're at war, it's frustrating to say the least. What's worse is that it's near impossible to get a read on the situation. I don't have the foggiest idea how we're going to overcome this. Say, mind if I pick your brain? What would you do in my shoes?
What, me? Well, I guess I'd...
Alright, so we have to give him the old bam or skirt round them with a nice whoosh. Yeah, let's give him the old bam. I mean, that's something cool we could think of.
Just hit him with the old ba-bam, you know? That's the way.
Ba-bam, right. Think you could elaborate on that a little?
What I'm saying is, why not just get rid of all the talking?
You mean get rid of the Alliance's council altogether?
Exactly. If you give yourself more authority, then it won't take as long to make decisions. It doesn't even have to be permanent. You could go back to the old way once things are peaceful again. But I guess that wouldn't go over too well with the other nobles, huh?
Actually, I think you're onto something. Can't say it hasn't crossed my mind before. If folks at the Round Table just keep looking out for their own territory's interests, we'll be in a world of hurt if the Alliance is ever invaded. I just wish they could see that.
Whoa, are you seriously considering it, Claude?
Of course. Unfortunately, the possibility of it actually happening right now is basically zero. But you've given me a lot to chew on. Let's do this again sometime.
Just say the word.
Okay, so Shaz and Claude had attained support level C. Very nice to hear. Well, that sure kept me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon. Perhaps, yeah. I mean, let's see here. Okay, now we go to talk to the Claude again. Hey, I got some new information. I'll fill the others in later. But for now, know that the Empire rejected the Central Church authority.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does that mean?
Long story short,
In layman terms, that other guards are picking a fight there with Ria. Okay, hold on. I did not get that part, but you know what?
The nerve.
That's just a long conversation we won't be worrying about. So let's see now. It's no other objectives to do. So anyway, I think that's gonna be all it, you guys. So we're gonna call it here. So that's gonna be all it, you guys. So next time on Fire Emblem Warrior Free Hopes, we'll go ahead and continue on the next story because there are no other objectives, so there are only awards available. But I'm sure I hope because there's more to do around here in this whole village. But to me, when the game fully releases, so we'll probably pick this up more and go around here in the in town and just to feast our eyes just to see what we need to be doing on our next mission. And we'll see to on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next series. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're liking the series, if you want to see more Fire Emblem Warrior Free Hopes, be sure to leave an EVER-TASTIC like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe to my channel already, please do ring the notification bell so that you'll be stay up there notified to when my news and awesome videos up underway. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned in, and by all means, all of each one of the description are filled down below. So if you'd like to help support the series right now, you can do so reviewing step by step, just to help get you on started on support my channel and fight the series. So that's gonna be all it for Fire Emblem Warrior Free Hopes. We will be picking up more on the next one. So take care, you guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.